Bernard Arnault on the demand of luxury brands. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Bernard Arnault on the demand of luxury brands. Let's get right into it. Bernard Arnault, CEO of LVMH, stated in April that the company's outlook for this year is "so far so good." He told journalists on the sidelines of his empire's annual shareholder meeting, "You saw the first quarter figures. What I can say is that the beginning of April was pretty much in the same vein." LVMH reported a 23% increase in first quarter like-for-like sales, exceeding expectations, with growth driven by fashion and leather goods, its largest division, and home to Louis Vuitton and Dior, among other labels. Looking ahead, the group's performance, which includes high-end Bulgari hotels and Hennessy cognac, would be determined by a number of factors, he added, citing COVID-19 lockdowns in China and the geopolitical situation in Europe. Arnault also stated that it is too early to tell whether rising inflation is influencing luxury consumer behavior. When asked about the situation in China, he said, "The demand is there, but the outlook would depend on how the country's strict measures to combat the spread of the coronavirus would last." Meanwhile, luxury goods conglomerate LVMH reported $54.9 billion in revenue in the first 9 months of 2022, a 28% increase over the same period in 2021. Organic revenue increased by 20%. Organic revenue growth was 19% in the third quarter, in line with the trend seen in the first half of the year. Europe, the United States, and Japan have risen sharply since the beginning of the year, owing to strong domestic demand and a recovery in international travel. Asia, including China, experienced slower growth in the first 9 months of 2022, though growth accelerated in the most recent quarter due to the partial relaxation of health restrictions. Furthermore, the perfumes and cosmetics business group maintained its highly selective distribution strategy, with revenue growth of 19% in the first 9 months of 2022. Parfums Christian Dior delivered an outstanding performance, extending its lead in all of its key markets. Perfume sales were increased sharply as a result of the continued success of Sauvage, Miss Dior, and J'adore, which was bolstered by the company's most recent creation, Parfum d'Eau. Dior Addict in makeup and Prestige in skincare also aided the Maison's rapid expansion. Guerlain's growth was fueled in part by the vitality of its Abel Royale skincare line, Aqua Allegoria collection, and exceptional perfume line, L'Art et la Matière. Givenchy Parfums benefited from the continued success of its fragrances. Stella McCartney's Stella skincare line was launched using an innovative environmental approach developed at the LVMH Beauty R&D Center, and it really manifested on their CEO Bernard Arnault. Just recently, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has lost his crown as the world's richest person, as the value of his luxury electric car company continues to fall. According to Bloomberg, which tracks billionaires' net worth, Musk has been surpassed by France's Bernard Arnault, CEO of the luxury conglomerate LVMH. Thanks to Tesla's meteoric rise in value, Elon Musk first surpassed Amazon.com Inc. founder Jeff Bezos on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index almost 2 years ago. However, the automaker's stock has plummeted this year due to supply concerns. Bezos has also fallen in the wealth rankings, falling to 5th place, owing largely to a drop in Amazon's stock amid recession fears. Bezos has stated that the majority of his fortune will be donated to charity. Many executives and founders have a portion of their net worth invested in the stock of their companies. This means that stock and other asset volatility can sway their wealth measures. Because many of their holdings are private, calculating their exact net worth can be difficult. Musk is compensated as Tesla's CEO through stock awards and does not receive a cash salary from the electric vehicle manufacturer. As Tesla has become profitable in recent years, he has amassed the majority of his wealth. According to Bloomberg, Musk's net worth in January 2020 was estimated to be around $28 billion. Musk's fortune grew in lockstep with Tesla's stock, eventually reaching $336 billion in November 2021. Bloomberg reports that he has lost more money this year than any other billionaire. Twitter has had a difficult time since Musk took over. He fired roughly half of the company's employees, and the social media company has seen a flurry of departures. He stated shortly after purchasing the company that it had experienced a massive drop in revenue and was losing $4 million per day. Musk has stated that he wants Twitter to be less reliant on advertising revenue, which accounts for roughly 90% of sales, despite the fact that efforts to launch a paid subscription service have been repeatedly postponed. Later, he stated that Twitter might go bankrupt. According to the Bloomberg Index, Elon Musk's net worth has decreased to $164 billion, representing a loss of nearly $107 billion over the course of this year. In the meantime, Arnault's fortune is currently estimated to be worth $171 billion. He has only lost $7.19 billion so far this year, through the first 9 months of the year. Bloomberg's list of the world's wealthiest people now places Arnault at the top spot, making him the first European ever to do so. According to SEC filings, Arnault owns slightly more than 60% of LVMH's voting share class through holding vehicles and family trusts. Musk is expected to maintain his number 2 ranking in the near future because his net worth is significantly greater than that of Indian industrialist Gautama Adani, who is ranked 3rd with a net worth of $125 billion, and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, who is ranked 4th with a net worth of $116 billion. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.